Greetings, everybody! Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Today... Oh, it's raining here. I didn't notice that before. Hey, wait a second. I gotta check something. Okay, all good. Let's get into it then. What should I do next? Should I talk to the workers here? There's a lot to do. I think the coast is here too, right? It's just the coast. There's that statue that I stood on in that one thing. Can I even walk here? I can. Okay, perfect. I wonder what the statue says. Let me run for it.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III.
Philip III.
The greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
Right, I was on top of it. What did this king do? Okay, let's do roll the dice.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
Damn, that's really unfortunate. I got 1-2 dice. That sucks.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
What intentions? What do I see? we actually see this scene in the every time we open up the game.
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
A bullet?
Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Did I do that?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
I mean, could be Wait, what if I shot him from the balcony? Political, it's a king and he's shot. Yeah, it's probably this.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
Yep.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Okay, let's leave. What's this? Hello? A tank top? Sure, why not? Tank top, a gimp vest, reeking of sweat. This sleeveless shirt is the best choice if you're not afraid to show off your masculine upper body and that chest hair. What did physical instrument do again? I gotta equip it if I wanna see what it does. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. I see. So it just makes you stronger. Well, there's another person there. Oh, money. Love me. I have $5. Oh, 5 real. Real. Hey, there's some money there. What's this? For a foreign car kept in good condition. That's the racist man. Fuck you. There's some money here. much is that? 60 cents. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. And what's this?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of an insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
I think that's the racist guy's truck, maybe.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
No. Is that the fucking black sun sign? Oh, hell nah, bro.
It is the seal of Royalist era
Oh.
Revachol.
Wait, right, it's... yeah. Okay, wait, no, they're wavy. They're wavy in that way. I thought it... you know what? If you know, you know. I mean, that sounds like a Honestly, I think this is the racist guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a fascist symbol too, actually.
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep. Large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
I see.
The book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
That doesn't sound good.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Yeah, it's the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to a tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Yep.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Yep. I see. Hell no. I wonder if I can talk to him again about that stuff. So, can I talk to people over here? Who's this guy?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The scab leader. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Oh, fuck.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, wait. Yeah, I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
So what kind of a cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
Yeah?
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
I see. Honestly, I'd love to level up my rhetoric before I talk to these guys. Maybe it's for the best because like the union leaders around, like the union leader is past this point too, you know. Maybe it would be smarter to just should I? Oh right, I wanted to check out the kitchen. Alright, do I have any new options on this guy?
Looking for something, Aunt?
Okay, nothing new here. I'm really scatterbrained in this game, aren't I? I really am. What should I... Right, I have the ammonia, so I can check the body too. But I want to check out the kitchen too. Oh, there's a new guy here. The kitchen is open now, lovely. Wait, why is that thing around my head still? Is that a bug? Does it go away if I... Okay. I see, I just had to click the shift. Not shift, what am I saying? I had to click the right click. Who is this guy here? I mean, you really gotta go around the table to talk. Oh!
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade?
I don't want that. I'm not gonna be an alcoholic here. I'm a changed man. It's all about money, you know. Let me see, yeah. Let's go to the kitchen then. What are they cooking here? The dishes are drying. They smell of chemicals in the pine trees. What is up there? Money. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Oh, there's a back door here too. Hello,
A
Jeff.
thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Yeah. You know, you're not a real cook if you're not on smoke break. That's a classic.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garansi and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garansi Kubek. Please, it's not funny.
Hell no. Okay. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's
Lovely.
almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Indeed. Okay, I don't think I have anything else. Stay masculine. Okay, he's just a chill guy. What's here, though?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Let's touch it.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Yep.
Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Cobalt paint. I wonder if it's toxic. I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
It's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Well, we don't know what
It's
could be
hardly
here.
a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
A stereo investigation.
If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Let's try to push on
The
the door.
door does not budge.
Okay, let's leave. Wait, wasn't there money out here somewhere? I'm pretty sure I saw money out here, but maybe I don't know. Hello, guard. How you
Can
doing?
I help you? Another thing. Great. I
Mm-hmm.
love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just that Frit warehouse, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Wondering about it is, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years.
Oh my god, I passed that drama check, like, just barely.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Mm-hmm.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of interesting.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, goodbye. So, he doesn't know anything about the key either. I don't think this guy knows either. I wonder if Lena knows anything. She's been around, I think.
Hello again, sweetie.
Okay. She got nothing. So, I think we should take down the corpse then. I think that might be important. Yeah, we gotta find a way there. I'm sad my visual calculus is going down by 1. I wanna get those shades from the building, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing. There's Kuno again. Wait. How do I get there? Or I think the secret door might lead there. But how do I get there though? Go, run for it. I don't think you're gonna, yeah. Let's, how would I get up there, I wonder? Somehow. It would be hard to get there, I think. Napakymppi, Kuno. Does Kuno have anything else to say?
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Yeah. Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
I'm just asking.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
No, I'm not. That's crazy. I asked for fucking siblings. I don't have time for this. I'll talk to the other force though. Like, what are you up to?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What am I gonna say even here? What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, gutta vittu. You don't want to go there with me.
Gutta
You
vittu.
don't want to see what I've seen.
Yeah, well, okay, she's Finnish. That's crazy.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy. Okay. Sure, whatever. What is that? How would I even get over there? Behind the thingy. Anyways, we gotta take this corpse down now, I think. So I'm just gonna Let me get my yellow gloves and my ammonia. Wait, I just have it in my inventory. Is that enough?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Damn, I really have to level up my endurance if I want to do this. Do I really have to level up my endurance? That's crazy. Maybe I won't be getting this damn corpse down, unfortunately. I should I just gamble
There
every
he
time
still
since
is,
I have a low
looking
chance
right
anyway.
through you
I think
with
I should
his
just
white
gamble.
eyes. The body below is it. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your
Oh fuck, I
lungs.
lose the ammonia.
Managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
Oh hell
When the
no.
vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
This sucks. Damn it, I lose the ammonia at the same time. Ah. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
Uh-huh.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it.
Yeah.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
I see. You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
I see.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
I see. Do it without me, I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
Yeah, he withdraws his hand and looks you in the
You
eye.
need to get your shit together.
Yeah. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Yep.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Yep. Okay, I gotta put skill points into endurance. Yeah, of course I lost the ammonia at the same time. That's unfortunate. Your shit is apart and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be opposite of that, together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks to get there for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that'll help. How do I unlock a new wait, how do I unlock new slots? How do I unlock slots? Wait, what? Wait, what? Unlock a new slot. Wait, how would I do that? Do I need to use a level up point for unlocking a new slot? That's insane, okay. Then we gotta go find those leftist options immediately. I wanna take these gloves off. I'm a fashion gamer. And these are nice, but also... No, I don't wanna use them. It's for drugs. Then again... Okay, I wanna see what it actually does, like... electrochemistry. High levels makes you the man of unrestrained pleasure. Unprecedented Lothario who leers at people with bottle of speed and plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with low electrochemistry you will be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Oh, okay, well... Okay, maybe I will put this on then. Guess I gotta go to the city and talk to people. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Indeed.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Can I sleep here?
This Post Lavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
2 bullet holes?
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
I wanna pat the mailbox. I don't like kicking the mailbox. Kim is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Seems happy.
The box seems happy!
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mailbox. Being there post event mail collection box. Being there. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. What does that mean? Fucked by the coon. I wonder if that's Kuno. But Kuno can't write because drugs or something. I feel you, mail collection
box. The mail
box.
collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow.
Oh! That healed my morale. I leave. I didn't know that it could do that. What's going on here? Who's this? Hello.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I see. Yeah, it's right there.
Books, postcards, easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
Nah, it feels inappropriate to lecture this girl. Yeah, why would I do that? That's evil.
Don't be a fool. As an expert, it's your duty to tell what you know to everyone.
Nuh-uh. Don't tell me what to do.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
I sure have. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She
Mhm.
owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Yep.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
I see. She was thinking about the phrase. And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
This is a hey, child worker, hell no. This is actually bad. And I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Is this a leftist option? Can I get... I mean, this sounds like a leftist option. Can I get 4 XP for this? I need experience.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad to help Mum out with the store.
Did I get a leftist option? Communist! 5! Did I get 4 experience? Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. I don't... Did I get 4? Yes! Leftism win. Let's get it. Okay. Should you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
I see. It's sad that you're forced to do child labor. That sucks.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
I see. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
bankrupt?
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are real.
They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
I see. Yeah, they're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their mistakes. Yeah, it doesn't work out for most people, though. But I want to be encouraging to the child, so I'll say this. But wait, is this a leftist option? I'm checking my book immediately after doing.
Of course, sir.
Okay, I don't think I got anything here. That's crazy. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
I see. Why would anyone want to read about crime? Okay. Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets people going. Yeah. I mean, that's true.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
Yep. I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Oh, well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Oh, Dick Mullen! That's crazy. Dick Mullen jump scare. She points to a book cover on which you see a strappy Vesperan officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I mean, yeah, this is true though. It's your head. It's not your body. It's your head.
Head? Yes.
No, your mind.
Well, head, mind, same
Not
thing basically.
head, child. Heads.
All right. Heads. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer. I wonder which I should take. This Mullen guy looks like...
Isn't that very dangerous?
Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
True. She smiles
Maybe
mischievously.
you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna do something now. Anxious body, afraid of the curse. I'm not gonna ask about romance because that's gonna fuck me up. Okay, I have 83% chance. Come on.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
You don't need to be worried, I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Aww.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Aww, she bites her nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
No, this is kind of mean. I feel like this would be mean. Also, why am I beefing with a child? Now that I think about, why am I beefing with a child? This is cringe. You think so fine to... Oh wait, Kim doesn't want to interact with the Force. Is every child a Force? You think so fine, do better. To do something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
And I'm having a grand time. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
And I'm having a grand time.
I sure hope you are, sir.
I see.
There she stands, swaying.
Hey, nice
on her
XP.
feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
So, I'm guessing she saw me drunk.
There's something you're missing.
Oof. Well, I can try this again. The suggestion is quite low. Well, let's try it.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Okay, yeah. So who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old.
Oh, I can get some leftist thing here, I think.
Musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Yep.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Indeed. Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
I see. I mean, fame is kind of a vain people, isn't it? Yeah, I have better things to do, indeed.
Okay, sir.
Right. I wish that led somewhere. Okay, this might deal me psychic damage, but at first I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but I think I'll do it.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
I see.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
I see. What about the poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
During the revolution? Losing his property unjustly? Nuh-uh, the revolution is just.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages.
I see.
People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
I see. What about when both men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
Actually, I kind of do enjoy reading those. What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
That is interesting. But when everyone is poor.
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes we have to write about real life.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Perhaps. What about the book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Okay, yeah, don't think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life, phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll ask your mom then.
Yes, she knows books, definitely.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
Probably my marriage.
Later, when you get the chance, you should address these issues by getting drunk.
Hell no, that's enough romance for me.
Maybe some about other books?
Okay, see you around, Annette. Let's look at these then, I suppose. What are these? I'm getting out of save. This book has a rose, a pistol, and half-naked dame in its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by frame. What was that zoom? What happened there? Did it zoom onto this? Why? There's some scribbles there, but oh. The book is titled Man from the Hemdal and the Wildfire. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. Also, wasn't that the racist book? This is a book about hate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about boy dare culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. 1984, rah! Wonder how I can get into there. So this is the bookstore. That's lovely. Wonder if there's any books about communism here.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Viral. What are Viral?
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table.
Yep.
The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Okay.
Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel notes, a fantastic adventure board game.
Yep.
New maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Yeah, I don't have that money. Hey, maybe if I go to the Union place, I can use the comically large check.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
I see.
A small mount.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
I see. Sounds lovely.
Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
This sounds like Monopoly. I don't feel as if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family.
True.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
I see. What about these viral things?
Lousy auras there.
No,
role-playing games are popular among those types.
I see.
You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all.
Also, interesting how her portrait kind of makes it seem like she has a mustache and a beard. Like, kind of, doesn't it? It's like a professor from Half-Life. Though they don't have a beard, actually. Wait, did they even have a mustache? I don't remember, actually.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
Oh, hell no, This is Dungeons and Dragons. And she thinks it's gonna turn you into a Satanist. Hell no. Old sports magazines. Okay, what is this? Book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about the lake trout. Okay, what's this?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere.
Aren't these Heimdall books the Nazi books? Or the racist books, or yeah. Tell me about the Muscleman books.
Oh, Man from Heimdall. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
I see. Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Yeah, that's why the racist guy had them. Anyways, that doesn't sound like something that I'd be interested in.
At last, someone's sensible. However, I still urge you to buy one. Can't judge a book by the cover, they say.
Yeah.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallaman, the man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Yeah, let's look through the display.
Rows and rows of Heimdallamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall, Return to Heimdall. And the Solipsistic, Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man.
Yeah, this sounds like some Ubermensch shit. Not good at all. How many are there?
Maybe 100.
That's crazy.
Man from Heimdall and the Sages at the End of the World.
Oh, hell no.
Man from Heimdall and the False God. Man from Heimdall.
Oh my goodness.
Man from Heimdall. The Heimdall colonies.
Is that all?
Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from Heimdall and the forest of slaves. Man from Heimdall under the lake. Man from Heimdall. Heimdall burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Heimdallaman.
That's crazy.
So much more.
Let's roll the dice.
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Okay. Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Heimdall in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
Oh no.
Between the throne and the Heimdallaman lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
Well, hell no, this book sounds sexist. I'm not gonna say that, that's cringe.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man From Hyundai novels.
Yeah, I don't want that. Where's the feminist literature? Gift books and mold and candy. Mold and candy, huh? Is there anything upstairs? Where's your finest feminist literature? What's here?
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
I'm just reminded of losing my badge every time, huh? Also, I've almost played for an hour.
Novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
So what's all this crime fiction? Wait, look through the display of books.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers.
Yep.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends.
Yep.
What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure thing.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The stalwart adventures of Richard P. Mullen.
Yep.
Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The sordid affair of Dick Mullen.
Yeah, Dick Mullen.
A killing is declared.
Dick Mullen. A
Dick
killing
Mullen
is declared.
in the
Yeah.
House.
Murder
The
house.
final case.
The final case.
The obvious lie.
Yep.
Dick Mullen in the clock.
Yeah, Dick Mullen.
The ordeals of Dick Mullen.
Yeah, Dick Mullen.
Dauntless Dick.
To Dauntless Dick.
Dick
Yeah,
Mullen's
indeed.
Funeral pyre. The murder of Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen dies?
Oh no. Turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Are there any more?
Yes. There's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series.
I see.
The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns.
Yeah, they're just really making Dick Mullen, huh? Is it all slop?
Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one.
Oh,
fake death.
my goodness.
And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer.
Yep.
In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer.
Yeah, that sounds like just like me.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Maybe I'll ask first about Storekeep. Like, what's all this crime fiction? And then I'll ask about Dick Mullen, because it might give me a bonus.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick
She
Mullen
lowers
and
her
his
vo-
stories to sort all that
She
out.
lowers her voice. Okay, yep. Dick Mullen.
You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Oh, hell no. She doesn't even know. Anyways, who is Dick Mullen? Come on. Ah, dang it!
The answer fails. It seems very close by. Pulsating just out of reach.
Man, my reaction speed sucks. Did I have a minus on my reaction speed somewhere? Actually, wait. No, I don't. I think I might have minus due to communism, but I'm not sure. Never mind, I don't have. So what's here then? Where's the feminist literature? Okay, quaint picture book. Okay. Kim is writing. Tome of fascist magic? What the hell? They got cringe over here.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Look, wait, is Lemillion not over here? Is Lemillion not over here?
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz.
Yep.
By one Cecilia Averbrook.
Who are those?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history.
Oh, we read
One
about
of them
those.
Is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover.
The blonde mane.
Next to Irv's life story, you
Yep.
see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star.
The Anti-Star.
He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
What? Why would she do that?
Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I see. So he's one of those true crime personalities, huh?
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
I'm not reading them.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Yeah, anything note of this
I
stuff?
would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is an Innocence?
A very influential historical figure.
Mm-hmm.
But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Yep, she waves her hand and is as if casting aside the thought.
The book is also very daring.
Mm-hmm.
The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
Yep. I thought it was about which of these Innocences. So.
Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
That's true.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
So, do you recommend it?
Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
You
True.
feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow.
Okay.
There's something personal inside.
Okay, yeah. I think I want this. Plus, it's kinda cheap. I don't have much money though. Ah, fuck it.
The true cultural
I'll do it.
Enjoy the read.
Wait, I wanted to buy feminist literature. Damn it.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside.
I bought it too fast.
Held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner.
I see.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Look at the map of
The
Revachol.
north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river.
Mm-hmm.
It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta
I can
sees
maybe
a
find
great
my home
artificial
here.
heart in the center,
Uh-huh.
teeming with life forms and construction.
Maybe I can find my home on this map.
To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
Mm-hmm. This is Revachol East.
Houdon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock.
We're in Jamrock
It's
now,
bad.
right?
People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad and much larger.
Okay.
Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Yep. Let's see. Aren't we in Jamrock right now? I'm pretty sure this is Jamrock. It's the worst.
You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City.
Yup. Okay, good. Pretty sure I... Oh, wait. Didn't I live in Shamrock actually? Wait, I'm somewhere above Shamrock. Wait, it's not bad. Then there's Shamrock, it's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Faubourg, it's almost as bad and much worse. Then Coal City, it's the worst. So wait, if I want to go to Shamrock, do I have to go east? If it's to the west of the river, and I'm already in the west, shouldn't I go east for Shamrock? But wait, how do I get to Shamrock? Wasn't there a bridge close there, actually? Also, what did the woman say earlier? Wait, I need to check my clothes. The gardener. The gardener. Wait, but... Actually, no, wait, that was the west, right? What's in the east is the harbor, right? Or the area where the Union leader was. Maybe I can head north and then go east from there, right? Yep. Okay, yeah, and Coal City is probably to the west, right? Look at the map of Insulinde.
This large map displays archipelagos.
Yep.
You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean.
Good.
The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another, far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Yep. What else?
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamir, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands. All just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic.
Yep.
On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white.
I see, there's all of these places around. I'm not sure if that really means anything to us.
Disintegrating into mathematics.
Oh, I just passed that.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Can you see cities on the island?
You can, on Caillou, Revachon, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu, on archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
Yeah.
850 million people live on these little dots.
Yeah.
An oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history.
Let's look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into
That's
a
not a
triangle of
vehicle, by the way.
coastline and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
Right, we've heard of Grad, and didn't we hear Mundi too?
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there.
I've never been there, huh?
You have little idea what they are.
Ah, dang it!
Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you.
I see.
And very, very far away.
I'm sad I failed this check, but that's a big check. It's 17.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
My goodness. Let's look at the map of Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing.
Okay.
A picture postcard with buildings on it. Drawn from
Today
an
is going by
isometric
the way.
perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
Yeah.
Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor. Even the whirling in rags there.
I see. Can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
You're
They're
right.
quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is one of Martinez so cheap?
That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
I see.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
I see. Design studio
The
people.
place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame. The project.
I'm not
failed.
doing that. That's evil.
Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I see. Should I get it? Maybe I'll look. Maybe I'll buy it later. I kind of figured out where I am from just looking at that map already. Since I know... Didn't I live in Ravacho? That's what I remember. I'm gonna read this book and then I'm gonna quit, but I'll finish up with the bookstore. But wait, didn't I live in Ravacho? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. One long way home. Here we go. Here, walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the boogie street and spearhead to the other side of the lake. The frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house, no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone, and so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? Do I really live there or not? I'm not sure. Like, apparently I live there. I mean, I do have to have a place to be, right? I guess I don't like live there in the sense that I don't live there. But isn't Station 41 in Ravacho? I'll need to keep a look at the Union box too. I'm not sure if I want to do this. Shit, I don't have time for volumetric shit compressor. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I don't have space for it. That sucks. You need to pay for damages you caused in whirling, yeah? Well, you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic, yeah? Oh yeah, I should just Kuno, maybe. Right, let's ask about Sylvie too. Sinkara, okay. Okay. There are strange doors in Whirling. No one knows where they lead. Find a way in and see what's hidden in there. In the hostile cafeteria of forgotten corners. What is this? Another boring book. Just discard it here. Okay, let's look through this, then read the book and then quit.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Uh-oh.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
Wholeness, unity, and balance, huh? Okay.
These three things are very important to the working class mind.
Oh, they are.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes,
I
while
see.
also telling everyone that traditional medicine the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway.
Yeah.
Without even curing your cold or anything.
I mean, yeah, it's possible. I mean, some traditional medicine does work, but it's like really specific. Anyways.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Yep. It's seeming to get redder and redder. Does the book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
that's
there's even
crazy.
a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases.
That's crazy.
Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
I see. Storekeep, what books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
I see.
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Yeah, I see. Okay, sure. Anyways, I bought the book now. Oh. Aaron knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. Yeah. So what's behind that curtain? Is it sex books? That's quite usual to have something like that behind the curtain. Oh yeah, I need to talk to her too. Maybe I'll do that next episode. Let's read this book and then quit. I'm gonna read the book. Book of the Great Innocence. This dusty dome brings knowledge on the history of innocences. It is written by one Joao Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. I butchered that name. I would say it nicely if I, you know, had more time, but this is not a video essay, this is a gameplay. A mescue fascist? He's a fascist, what the hell?
The Greatest Innocence by Joao Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego.
It's a fascist book.
Is large and heavy.
What the hell?
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain.
What the hell?
Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Okay, sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first Innocence?
What?
Oh yeah, this is what I was made for.
Oh, encyclopedia, help me! That's so... Alright, go on, give me all the hints you got.
A pop quiz is a short examination designed to test your knowledge without any prior warning or announcement. Such exams allow the teacher to assess how thoroughly the students have retained the material at hand. Voila. Now blast that first Innocence.
Okay.
Thanks for nothing.
Half-Light, what are you doing?
Dolores Day. Dolores.
Dolores Day.
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons.
Wait, what? Why did you... I didn't read the other options, but... Wait, if this is a success, how did I... What the... Oh, dang it.
Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport
Oh
bag,
no.
and blonde
Was that
hair.
my...
You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps?
Was that the name of my wife?
Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What? Oh. Oh fuck.
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice,
Oh shit.
and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this.
When was my last save? Fuck, I forgot to save. I didn't think I would take moral damage from this book.
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first Innocense? It wasn't Dolores Day.
Why did my pain threshold lie to me? What the hell? Sola?
Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one.
I
She
see.
was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices,
Okay.
encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-Innocence.
I see.
Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist
Mhm.
who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions.
I
Innocences
see.
don't usually resign. Care to try again?
The Pericarnassians?
Correct.
Okay.
Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and
What?
equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Arum.
What does that mean? I have no idea. People's love for Arum. That's crazy. So he was a golden speaker.
As the first Innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party.
The holy party, like the church?
Question 2. Who was the strongest Innocence? Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Sure, try again. I trust you got my back.
An Innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world. A literal personification of history. Traditionally, an Innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident, or the known world in general. At least, the parts that matter.
I see. I see. Yes, so interesting. But I told you to give me the answers to the question.
I can do better. Okay, so commonly, an Innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The Innocence wins because an Innocence can't help but win, for their deeds are inevitabilities. Did this help?
No, it did not help. He's
Damn. Great. Dolores.
I'm gonna take psychic damage again if I do this. Fucking no. Dolores, huh? That's my wife. God damn. Okay, so Aaron, no, you okay? So the question was, who was the strongest Innocence? There was something about that guy, right? No, it can't be that guy. Dolores is not the right answer, obviously, but I think I'm gonna take moral damage again from this, which sucks. No, I don't think I should do this. Should I do this? I'm not sure if I have enough magnesium. But damn! Pain threshold is like, hey, you wanna say Dolores? Fuck it.
Incorrect again. While she originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the Innocentic system itself, and somehow keeps popping up in your mind, she is not often considered the strongest.
Yep.
Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion.
Honestly, I wanna see when was my last save. Oh right, it was just before opening the book, thankfully, I think. Okay, yeah, I'll try again. It can't be this guy, because isn't this guy who wrote the book? So it should be Vesper.
Incorrect.
What?
Vesper Messina is not
Damn
a
it.
person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula before separating into the republics of Vesper and Messina. Care to try again?
Okay, is this Franco Negro?
Correct.
Yeah.
Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established
He made the
concept of
real.
nation.
He also established the concept of the nation.
Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue.
So wait, is this just capitalism?
Question 3. Who was the false Innocence? Got it under control. No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical information.
I could use a hint, please.
Yes, there exists a group called the Founding Party, known as the Holy Party, during the time of the Pericarnacian. This, the world's oldest international organization, spends its time in search of either the re-emergence of the Innocents or new members.
I see. So we actually heard about the Holy Party before. Oldest international organization. I see.
There seems to be a mix-up with the sources. It's not my fault.
Okay.
At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day. She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful.
Okay, yeah, think about Dolores again. Okay, well, I have I have that. Will I get fucked over by the book? I wanna think about Dolores again. So yeah, so what was the false innocence? Okay, let's do Dolores again.
No, stop thinking it. I said it wasn't her. She was true.
Erno Pasternak. Pasternakka. I mean, the despicable is kind of giving a false innocence.
Incorrect.
Damn it!
Japan, the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was a ruler who conquered the known world during the Kedriatic conquest.
I see.
Instead of the despotic Erno Pasternak. Would you try again?
So would it be Erno then, since he did it instead of Erno?
Correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves.
I see.
Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization.
Man, I've been reading for long.
Accusations of foul play have arisen.
I see.
The most famous and important of these was Erno Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism,
Oh my goodness.
cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra.
Yeah, and Kedra is the nation, I see.
Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest Innocence?
So why was he
the most important of them all? The most precious to humankind.
So wait, why was he despicable?
I've got it. Honest.
Okay, are you sure this time? I'll buy it. Hint me.
Of course, this is my thing. The reason I exist in this world. The correct answer is Franco Negro.
Are you sure about the encyclopedia?
Zero doubts.
Well, it's obviously Dolores. Wait, didn't we already have Franco here? He codified her. Okay. I'll say Dolores again.
Correct.
Oh!
The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest Innocence. A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world.
Okay, let's see. What did she do?
Everything from inter-esolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful.
Hi, it's my wife.
Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get...
I'm gonna get a shitty grade, huh? Also, it's so funny how Encyclopedia lied to me here.
An F for failure. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
Thinks it's so smart, goddamn.
Okay.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
True, I just want to yell at the book a bit. I got boring cops and sorry cops here. Put the book away. Okay.
It's the ledger you found.
Oh, I didn't mean to put the ledger away. I didn't mean to interact with it, sorry. Okay. Well, we read the book. Can I do the quiz again at some point? I mean, now I know the right answers, but does it really matter? Get 64 points. But yeah, I think we're quitting it here for today. We've been at it for a while. We've been reading books. Was that book really useful though? I don't think it was worth the money really. Dang it. I'm still thinking that should I maybe buy the thingy, the picture. I'm not sure about that. Let's save our game here. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode of Disco Elysium. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.